marks are on this guy tell me that they come from here. The only thing that has a possible length. Now I have to figure out the direction these things are going in. Okay, but that'll come next. First off, what fits where? This appears to fit here. Now I'm looking for broken marks. There we are. Okay, that's where the broken pieces line up. There we go. That crack lines up with there, and now I have the whole piece assembled. Okay. Alright, so now okay. So this is what I want right here. Now I found the top. Right now, this has a window, so this tells me this window is missing from here, and I see where the crack is. I can slide it into position. Alright, so that's what I need right there. Now, obviously this is the front window. It's at the bottom of the top. It's the top. So I'm going to bring it up here. Alright, now, assembly wise, there's my facial assembly of this part. I'll come back and do that later. I'm just right now trying to see what everything goes to where. I have two of these, which tells me there's an upper and a lower. For some reason this one has a return that this one doesn't. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, now I have this thing. It appears logically that it should face outwards because there's no port for this to match here. Now what's up and what's down? My guess would be more than likely this hatch goes down because this is a bathyscaphe type vehicle. So I would gather and hope that I think I got it right. Now also I'm going to look for glue marks and see if there's corresponding glue points. Yes, right there. This one matches to the broken point of the glue mark here, so this tells me I'm correct in assuming that the bottom of this thing is this. There's a back door, and I've got to figure out how this fits. So let's see if it slips in a certain way. I've never seen this model together. It was in parts. My friend tossed it, and I decided to keep it. It's been years sitting in a bag. So I'm trying to see if I can reassemble it just from what I can tell. We call forensic model building. Alright, well, let's see. I can't find a corresponding glue point on this guy yet. Wait. There it is. It's here. The glue mark on this side matches. Hold on. All the glue is so old on this thing's literally falling apart in my hands. I'm looking to see if there's a point where something fits better. I believe I found it. There's 2 points there. Yeah, I think it's this side. I think it goes this way. Oh, yes, it does. Slips right in. All right. that's how it fits. Alright. So now, like I said, that's up. That's there. So that's what we get. And then these guys, my guess, there's a point there and there's a point, there's our return that's broken, so does this go backwards? Yes, it does. There we go. There's our mark. That tells me that this piece is this right here. So that also tells me that these fins sit the way they do, straight. Let's try it out and see what we get. And mind you, we just pulled this out of a box, right, Oak?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm doing this is because I want to see what it looks like. There's our point. Alright, I don't have a long fin, so I'm going to have to make one. But that tells me also that this guy, on the bottom, where are you? What's your correspondence? Yeah, that's the angle. And there's matching red right there and matching red right here. So, now these guys are glued to that thing. Now I got to figure out which direction is up by looking at the glue again. The break points. Not a very good kicker. Alright, now, while we let that guy sit, let's find out where this goes. I guess if we looking at the shape of this and the way this is ground, that it would fit this way. And I found two corresponding marks in the glue where they appear to meet. This one. Let's see. Looking for corresponding marks in the glue on this one as well. Point where they click. I think I found it. I think this side is up. I think this is up. Because these pieces where they're broken off match the corresponding parts. There's a chip here and another chip here in the glue that locks itself into place. So that's what you want to know. Forensic model building 101. It'll be a cool little ship. I think I'll finish it. This is back from the days of when we were building models for all sorts of stuff. Sometimes you'd start something and toss it, and then your buddies would go, "I'll finish that." We did to each other all the time. This one, just threw it in the box. This is from like 1990, about like 1993 or something. It's been sitting in a box in pieces all this time. As I put the pieces up off the floor, he just chucked it. I was laughing. I'm like, "You're that frustrated?" He goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "All right, I'll finish it." did it with one of mine. Turnabout's fair play. I still got a spaceship I was doing and just found all the parts for. I should finish. Planet of the Apes. Ape ship. I think this is going to be pretty cool. Interesting. That's pretty cool. All the detail inside already painted. Some part's going to be figuring out how to put windows in it since you only got one window in. It's okay. I can do it. Alright, so we know generally this is sort of the shape of what we're looking at. This was at the time he was building a Proteus, I believe. His name is Randy Cooper. He was building a Proteus. And this was sort of an experimental take on it. He's a very famous model builder. A guy I knew a long time ago. He took a whole bunch of parts of my ape ship and did the same thing that I tossed. I'll finish it someday, but he loved some of the stuff I did in mine. I think I'll finish this guy. I think it deserves a finish. Next thing I'll do is I'll go back in and put in the windows cleanly. Not going to change anything, and then I'm just going to finish it as is with whatever broken parts are here. And then put new ones in, of course. Restructure that, fill that. But I'll leave all his original parts. There you go.